On the couch here, I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again. From sea to shining sea. It's the land of the free, my friend. The one for you and me. Let's go.
I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two people on the couch, and I'd like to welcome everybody in here this morning, and thank you for joining us this morning, and I was just trying to type and say hello. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Ann. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Jess and Lisa. Who else is in here? Hello, Thomas.
Remember?
Hello, Marcia.
If you're watching the replay, watch us at 2x speed for a better experience.
Yeah.
Lots in the news
Because
today.
we talk slow. So,
A lot of people jumping in. So,
yeah. So do we want to wait a minute before we talk about
I want to wait
until
maybe the people that called us
out will come into the chat?
will come over here.
Yeah.
Morning Zombie 5, Dumpster Dive, Master. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Just wait.
I did not know. I did not know.
I just want to
good
say,
morning,
hey,
everybody.
I've been watching David at Come On Homesteading.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, Drifting Dreamers 5. Those guys are moving and shaking over there.
They
They're
sure
building
are.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And working really hard to try to get their stuff established.
Mm-hmm.
David's been doing it all, electric, with the mini splits,
Yes.
drywall, and then
Mhm.
Drifting Dreamer 5. Mike's been helping him with all those steps.
Yeah.
So they're working as a team. It's really fun to watch. Get over there, watch Come On Homesteading and Drifting Dreamers 5.
Also,
Good
Drifting
people.
Dreamers 5 they're like getting promotions to
yeah.
test stuff, but then
Yeah,
they're giving,
they're
it,
giving
away
it away
to their
They're
subscribers.
nicer than me.
So, yeah.
They're better than me. I'm a
Mhm.
hoarder. I don't
No.
care if I had 10
You're not a hoarder.
generators.
You're not a hoarder.
Or solar panels, I'd
Mm-mm.
hoard it. No, we might
No,
give something away.
Never.
I want that little mini chainsaw. Dang
Mhm.
it. I mean, we probably could have, that one is one of the ones you can get on the list to get
right.
easier, maybe.
Mhm.
You don't
I
have
know
to be
you want
super.
it. I know you
want
want-
one of those shaker mini chainsaws.
I know.
Dang it. I want to win one, or I want one to give it to me free.
I
Look,
know.
I'm not proud. I'll take things free.
I know you will.
All right, let's get back to the story. Lots in the news. You want to get
There
out
is
to the
lots
news?
in the news today.
Or do you
So-
want to? We'll wait just a little bit
Yeah.
longer
We're waiting for certain
for the people that
people,
called us out.
to come into the chat. Because you
All right.
know how they'll come into the chat and
Yeah.
make themselves known.
Now, the people that called us out, they probably won't come now.
No, they won't
because
come today.
We're all set up
Yeah, we are.
to call them out. But it'll be fun. People, just stick around. We'll wait a little bit longer, and we'll call those people.
Yeah.
All right.
So, okay.
What do we got going on
Well,
today,
a
Deb?
special counsel was appointed for the Hunter Biden case.
Oh, yeah,
So, smoke and mirrors, probably.
Yeah, they
Smoke and mirrors.
could mean two things. Nobody can talk about the case now,
Yeah,
and we won't know for 5 years. Whenever
probably so.
the whole,
Whenever
whenever
he's
they're in
out of
total
office
control
and-
of us anyways, right?
Absolutely.
And they'll be like, oh my gosh, the Biden family was
Mhm.
allegedly corrupt. We
Right.
won't know for 5 years now because
Right.
these, how long was the, I don't know, the Durham?
Oh, long time, but that was nothing.
And it's too late now.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? They were like, Trump didn't do anything wrong.
Yes,
You know,
absolutely.
it was a fabricated dossier. We found out 5 years later, too late. But
Right.
whatever.
Absolutely.
Who knows what's going on?
Mhm.
All right, let's get on.
Okay. So this was an interesting story that kind of caught my attention. This toddler escaped from his crib and took himself to McDonald's while his mom slept. So
Good gosh.
apparently this
In a
lady
car?
has twins. No, I think he walked there, but surely they must have
Okay.
lived close.
All
But
right, yeah.
so this 3-year-old twin, right?
Mhm.
There was 2 of them. So they're all taking a nap, mom and the 2 babies. And the one baby, I guess, wakes up and takes himself to to McDonald's. And the mom found him at McDonald's. She was in a panic, calling the police, looking everywhere. And they're like, oh, he's at McDonald's.
Let me ask, I want to know how your brain works, Debbie.
Why?
Because you're like reading this, and you're like, the toddler escaped his trip. How do you get
His
trip?
crib.
I know, but you first said trip.
I didn't mean
What's
to.
going on in your brain?
My brain is going faster than I can speak.
All right, okay. All right,
So that's
all
what's
right.
going on in there.
All right, let's read this, Debbie.
Right. Well, let's read this. Okay. So, Florida representative files articles of impeachment against President Joe Biden. So,
Yeah.
who knows if this is going to come to
whatever.
fruition or if this is just
I don't think he needs
rumors
to be honest with you. I
or
think
whatever.
it doesn't matter because I think they want him out anyways.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. They want him. Even his, the Obama says he can't win against Trump. He has no jazz. He's old. He's senile. He can't win. We need somebody in there with a little bit more, gusto to go up against Trump.
Yeah.
So he's out. He's out.
Mayhem Mike, we're waiting just a few minutes. We're seeing if the
yeah.
corporates show up in the chat because we think they will show up. They might not. They might have stuff going on today. So we'll just wait.
We'll wait
just a few minutes.
and we'll call them out.
Yeah, we will.
It's a good call out. People.
It is a good call.
It's not it's not like people hate us or anything. Well, there's probably people.
There are people that hate us.
There's people that hate us
Mm-hmm.
for some reason. I don't know why. They think we're ridiculous and ignorant, and they're right, and they have every right to be. But it's a good call out.
It's a good call. So we'll see what happens.
All right.
So anyway.
Oh well, we got little issues here. Okay,
so
there we
who
go.
knows? Okay, so these are all pictures of the fires going on in Hawaii. So this is, and there's like the death count is up to like 60 some on. It's very sad, and there's like 1,000 people still missing and everything. So, and the weird thing was, like, all these fires are raging, and this church was saved in the middle of it. So that was weird. But there's several slides, so keep going.
But hold on, this is very. Biden said he's going to send the reserves over there, and he's not going to let that wildfire spread past Hawaii.
Okay.
He says he.
It's not going to go to any other state.
It's not going to go to any other state. He guarantees that this wildfire will be stopped in Hawaii. So we got that going on. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, praying for those folks.
Yeah,
for
I know.
Sure.
It's
so
not funny subject, but I had to go there.
A lot of fires.
Okay?
So keep going.
All right.
This says 36, but it's up in about the 60s now, and there's still a lot of people missing. So keep going. There's several of these. Hey, Tish. Glad that you could join us.
Tish. Somebody called us out. Tish.
Yeah, somebody called us out.
Yeah. Should we get out to it?
Yeah, I don't know if the other half of that is.
Well, that's all right.
With them, or
the word will get out.
Okay.
Tish, somebody called us out, and we wanted to show you this. All right.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready. Can you get it up on the screen?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. Here we go.
See if you can do this.
2 old people on the couch, or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. All right, Mark and Debbie, did you hear that? 2 old people on the couch, or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everybody gets the idea. Okay, so Tish, Pooch, I didn't even realize that we do that.
We both do it.
Yes,
I thought we watched some of our old stuff to just see if it was me or Debbie. But we both do it to each other.
We do.
Like whenever, like, yeah. We know what you're talking about.
You're right. I got you. I understand. It's all those things.
Yeah.
We did not realize that we do that, but apparently we do that on a regular basis.
That's funny that they,
caught on to that.
Caught on to that, and it was. Yeah. But hey, listen. The thing is I didn't really follow Pooch and Pretty and Pooch, their talk show.
Yes,
they're fantastic. And listen, they're
very funny.
And then because
lighthearted,
and just like probably us, the more you know the personality, the better the shows are.
Right.
And I know their personality now.
Yes.
And I'm really digging their talk show that they do. They do together, and keep it up. It's a very entertaining talk show, and they talk about good subjects too, and it's very entertaining.
There's Pooch.
There's
Pooch. Yeah. We were talking about how you guys called us out for saying yeah. But I was like, okay, well,
please.
I didn't realize we did that, but now we were laying in bed last night talking about something, and we were both like, yeah. We got it.
We did it again.
We just did it.
So now we catch ourselves doing it. Now that they called us out, we know we do it too. So we'll get back out the news. But go check out Full Blown Country. And check out their Pretty and Pooch show. It's a great talk show, and they banter with each other very well. So,
and don't miss No Judgment here with Tish Rush.
Absolutely,
that is a great show. Lots of deep, good conversations come out of that.
Can I just say something funny? Am I allowed to interject something? Are you worried, Debbie?
I'm worried.
Now, see, Tish,
very afraid.
You know, Tish has a way of making everybody get very emotional on it, and it's very serious subjects, which I shouldn't joke about, right? But if Tish had me on, I'd have her crying.
I'm sure you would.
She'd be like, "Oh my God, this guy's a disaster." You know?
Yes.
She would have me crying, but that's a different.
My
and then again, I want her to get David at Come On,
because we need to know about that hair.
The hair and the biscuit that traumatized David from birth. Okay, let's move on.
I'd like to say hello to Junk to Jim's Homestead.
Yes.
First time being here. So anyway, and you're already a moderator.
You're a moderator.
Imagine that. So
anyway. Everybody gets to be a moderator. All right, let's get back out to the
Okay,
news.
so let's do that back out.
All right,
okay,
we got the fires.
We got fires. I got several pictures. Just keep going.
The former.
Yeah, I'm feeling. Keep going. This is
that
before.
Image from June.
This is before.
Before the fires. And look at it now. It's totally fine.
Keep going.
All right, there we go.
And there's after.
Okay, all right.
So it devastated.
Sad. It's not funny. Debbie, quit making jokes about the fires.
I'm not making jokes about the fires. It's very serious. Okay, this is the airport where everybody's trying to get evacuated from the fires. Keep going.
Wait, is it like the whole island is on fire?
I have no idea.
Or there's nowhere to go. Maybe there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to take refuge, so you have to go to another island.
Yes.
Okay, that's probably the case.
Yes, so keep going. So anyway, just a lot of pictures about the fire. I liked it. Okay.
Oh, man, what's going on here?
Michelle Obama could be America's next president.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm talking, they're getting rid of the old man before the election.
Was an opinion piece, so go to the next slide. We're going to talk about it. Okay, so it says that Biden will be, taken out before, the convention.
That's what I just said.
Right. And the lucky winner of the person that they're probably going to stick in is Michelle Obama.
Right.
Because there won't be any time to
groom
her or do anything. They're just going to sneak her in at the last second. So that's what even
all
that
the
person
Obama
is saying.
controversies that they said there was never a controversy during our but there was the IRS controversy, the ongoing wars.
Yes.
Everything, there Benghazi, everything fell underneath that cat. But
that cat.
they don't want you to, they don't want to give Trump enough time to zing her,
Right.
So they'll slip her in more towards the end. Say, this guy, he is senile. They'll be like, oh my gosh, he is senile. We need somebody else in there. Or he gets, the corruption. One of the two, they do the old switcheroo.
Yes.
Allegedly.
I
don't know.
Allegedly.
Everybody says that. I say it too.
Okay. So
it just sounds good. Allegedly.
This was kind of funny to me. Okay. So there's a Midwest city that's becoming a safe haven for climate refugees. So go to the next slide. It's going to show us all the bad stuff going on because of the climate change.
All right.
This is where the wildfires are.
Scary.
This is all the areas that the wildfires are. So the darker the red, the worse it is. So keep going.
All right.
And this is where the sea levels are rising and everything, right?
Exactly where Obama has a house.
Right,
and
absolutely.
It's still fine.
Absolutely. This is where tropical cyclones are. They left out tornadoes in this whole thing. So.
Listen to me, people.
Yeah, I'm just.
They go back to a certain date and say things have been getting worse, right? But if they go back a couple more years, they had the worst cyclone. Well, we don't have cyclones here. We have hurricanes. So whoever made this is
wrong. No.
They don't know what they're talking about.
And this
This
is where there's water stress. So where there's drought and everything.
We've had tons of rain.
We're getting to the slide on where we should move for the climate refugees.
Okay, let's get there.
Duluth, Minnesota.
Why?
Duluth, Minnesota. It's the safest place to go for the climate.
Because they all just
refugees.
There's no problem up here, Because of Canadians, really. You might as well make them Canadians.
Yeah, they're pretty close to Canada.
And they're like, yeah.
Although the winters.
How are you today?
And then they tried to say, oh, the winters aren't that bad up there.
Because they don't worry up there. They're not worried about none of the crap. Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's it.
They're like, look, we're just going on with life. We're just going to keep on doing what we do here in Duluth. And plus, they make great clothes in Duluth. You know, I don't know. What is that one company? They make like Duluth. I think it's Duluth. Maybe. I don't.
So we're going to get back to the whole fires in Hawaii in a minute again. So anyway. So the laws or the Second Amendment amendment is a false choice, Harris says in Chicago. I haven't had any something this morning. So she's saying that just because they passed these laws, that it's not going to be against your Second Amendment in a speech that she gave in Chicago. So I call BS. I say that's nuts balls.
Hold on, okay,
that's nuts balls.
All right. I haven't broken out the all right guy in a while, so
you haven't. So there you go. Yeah. So what do you think about that?
I think it's nuts balls. Listen, it should not be infringed. It's and yet they infringe again. Okay. Let me just, there's things going on around the whole world. You know, you got Ukraine, and a lot of people say if Ukraine falls, so does the deep state. It's a vital key. That's why they're freaking out and sending billions and hundreds of billions of dollars. So we can't have our jacuzzi in our backyard, right? You know, they could send us the money instead, but that's not happening. There's exercises all over the planet. There's lots of rumors, China, Russia, us, going on around the world. There's a lot moving and shaking that we don't know about, but we do know about. I know about. So just hold back, sit back. Things are crazy. And good man upstairs is, you know.
He's ultimately in charge.
He's
no matter
ultimately
what,
in charge. I think we're coming out the others. This is going to be a wild, crazy year. There's going to be the scare event. Now, the scare event might actually be just a scare, or it might actually be something that scares us. I don't know which, but something's going to happen that's bad or looks bad, and then things are going to start going correctly. I just believe it. Just hold in there. This year is going to be wild, crazy, but
next year is going to be wild and crazy.
And then a lot's being divulged. You know, a lot's coming out. A lot of truth bombs about islands and, you know, corruption, and everything's coming out right now. And people are being given this information. And I watch YouTube, and there's more people talking that were probably, you know, more liberal, that are talking like, hey, man, this is all crap, you know? That's all crap. And it's going good. People are coming around. So that's my opinion. Let's move on.
He listened to a little bit of Rumble.
Yeah, I got on the Rumbles last night. And I'm telling you what, it's making more sense. You know, people called them all crazy. It's all making sense now. You know, the financial thing, would you agree, is in array? It's going. We can't keep printing.
Yeah, no. The financial system is going to crash.
Good guys, bad guys, I don't know. You know, it sounded like the good guys have been setting something up for a while. I'm thinking that's good.
We could only hope.
The glass is half
full.
Yeah, I don't know.
All the way full.
Listen, okay, full.
Not half empty. Half full.
I wish I had the. Okay, so Randy, you know, our good friend Randy, had heard that and heard that outdoors. He put up a funny meme, like this guy was being interviewed for a job, and the guy says, "Is this glass half empty or half full?" The guy goes, "I don't know what you're talking about. That glass is full," you know. And then they go, "You're hired," and it's Lay's potato chips, you know, because the bags
are half empty.
The bags are half empty, and the cat said, "Listen, that's a full bag of chips." No, like we love
man.
you. You're in. I thought that was hilarious. I wish I would have had it set up.
Okay, well, go back. I didn't even read that.
All right.
Okay, so Ecuador.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Candidate was a
Yeah.
something, at his campaign event. He's no longer with us.
Yeah.
So, and apparently he was a friend to Trump.
Yeah, of course. You know,
And
so is the
so-
Japanese
Mhm.
guy that, you know, they don't have the
Yes, the
pew
Japanese
pews over there.
Yeah, the
but the
Japanese
guy made one
yeah.
and took out the guy.
Mhm.
So
That guy was a friend of Trump. So
unfortunately sad, but as these things happen, more people are waking up to see what's going on. You
Mhm.
know, they're like, I like that guy. He was our guy. We're not taking this anymore.
So what's going on is a global event, not just here in the United
Yeah,
States.
it's all-
like a world.
There's
Deep
Marine
state.
and Navy
Mhm.
exercises going on legitimately all over the United States. And I'm telling you what, whenever you hear exercise, it's usually we're preparing or something. Oh, okay. Well, let's keep going then.
Okay. So we're just going to talk about this, okay?
It's
And so it
totally
says
possible.
the story that's out there on it's not Twitter anymore. It is X, right? X. Out on X. The story out on X.
On X, I guess.
On X is that
Breaking news.
that
Twitter is now
now
X because that makes total sense
sense.
right there.
Okay.
Amazing.
So the rumor is that this picture is showing a direct energy weapon that was used in the Maui to start the Maui fires. Now, they're saying that's not the case, and this has been like debunked and all this kind
Weird
of stuff.
Listen,
But this reminds me of a different event that happened in Tennessee.
they say this all the time with all the wildfires that get started everywhere.
Yeah.
But
well, there was wildfires in California.
Yeah,
that they
in
said
Canada,
it was.
everywhere. But listen, it could be possible for sure.
Mhm.
And don't think it's totally crazy, but weird things have been happening in Hawaii a lot. Like, you know, we had the big scare. Like they all thought they had 20 minutes to live.
Oh yeah, they did.
This is going on. It's I think it's one of the deep states liberal ran meccas. And a lot of weird stuff is going maybe that, you know, scare event that we're talking about will happen
maybe
out this way. Who knows?
Yes.
Keep your eye out.
So anyway, but
Yeah.
they're saying it's you can go to the next one.
Okay.
Because it's related.
All
So, but they're saying it's unfounded. That don't look here at this or even question it or even think that this is possible because it's unfounded.
Yeah.
Unfounded. So go to the next slide because I think it's related to.
Oh my
So-
goodness. Yeah.
And so here we go. You know, it's still saying that it's a conspiracy theories. So they always go to the conspiracy
gosh.
theories and then the conspiracy theories become facts later on. So it always goes to that.
I'm losing lock a lot, which is kind of getting scary. But
Oh, I'm sorry.
Karen,
Get on that.
yeah. But no, that's you always label conspiracy if they want you to think that you're crazy to even think that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Where you could say, you know, due to technologies that are out there, it possibly could be true. That's all I'm saying, news people. Just give it a little thought. Look in to see, you know, I get on a funny note. I get advertised these flashlights. I'm sure you guys out there do too, right? On YouTube, it's like this flashlight is like a lightsaber, and they're like cutting through tent fabric, and then he points it up to the sky, and it takes out a plane.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, they do that in the commercial.
Really?
Yeah, I should bring that up someday.
Yeah.
But then they goes and the plane vaporized. Like, there's no way they're gonna sell a flashlight that can vaporize a plane. You know, that's just ludicrous and ridiculous. But I get advertised that. It's funny. But we got flashlights that can burn a hole through a tent right now. You know, my gosh. I mean, you think they could start a fire from space with something? Maybe. I'm not saying they do. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look into it.
All right. And so again, debunked. They're debunking that. They're saying that can't be the reason why, but it was apparently all over X.
I know. Did they all these fires start and then they have no fire department or whatever? Like, it's supposed to be pretty humid out there, you know, and everything. And how are these things going?
I don't know.
You know,
But a lot of people are missing right now.
Yeah, hire some better fire department, you know, get some better fire department people because maybe they're doing the best they can. I retract that. I don't know. It's just all suspicious.
Sure they're doing. It's just maybe it just happened so suddenly that they couldn't.
Or maybe they haven't been clearing the brush.
Maybe so.
To keep it under control,
Right.
and they're like, well, that was a bad idea. Who knows what's going on?
Yeah.
We should have a better control over whole towns being wiped out by fire.
Okay. So, and then you already alluded to this, that there's large-scale exercises going on around the world right now. So
just exercises.
Just exercises.
Look away, people.
Just don't.
Right. And I'll go back to my exercise that I did. Boy, Saddam was starting to light up our planes with his radar, right? And I went on an exercise. I went to Louisiana, somewhere in Louisiana, and they started flying in plane loads of tanks and lining them up, getting ready. I mean, building an arsenal of tanks for a mile or something like that off the runways, as every minute these F-5s are landing with tanks and lining them up. And we just wanted to see if we could do it. It's like, well, do it with like 5 planes with 5 tanks, and you'll know if you can get an arsenal of tanks ready to go, But I'm just saying, it was like a build-up. They were sending a message to that dude, like, if you do it one more time, and I thought we were going. I'm like, this ain't an exercise. I'm going back to the sandbox. I'm going back over there. We're starting this thing back off. We're starting an arsenal to go over there. And luckily, maybe, the guys over there said, we're getting word that you're building up an arsenal. We'll stop. Just the way the military works, people.
Right. They send messages back and forth to each other.
With
subliminal messages with exercises.
There's a little boring
it's politics.
In-depth, but I thought I was going back. It was big. It was like, this is costing $1 million, bazillion dollars to do this exercise.
You thought you were going back?
Oh, yeah. I was like, well, we're never going to go back home. Guys, we left home and we came here. The next step is we're going over there,
So JP Morgan Chase says that they're trying to lead in carbon removal, bank says. So they're going to try to put you on that whole CBDC thing, and they're going to try to say
banks are not doing good.
You're using too much carbon. You're bad. You can't use your money now.
Every financial person out there is saying banks are not doing good.
Banks are not doing good right now.
They're not doing good. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. That's all I hear from every financial person out there.
Right.
I don't hear one person. Man, there might be one guy going, things are looking great. The economy is good, and people aren't just yanking their money out because they're hemorrhaging. Instead of savings, they got to use it to pay for their food to get by for another day. Nobody's saying, maybe there's a guy out there saying it. I don't hear that.
Yeah, banks are in big trouble. So, and then overseas, can you say the bank's name? I can't say it.
Oh, yeah. What did you just say? Oh, my gosh. You got to add the bank.
I can't.
You can't just stop in the middle of it.
I can't.
Deutsche Bank.
Deutsche Bank. Okay. Is doing
you
really
didn't
bad.
Want to say
I can't do it.
And then you just said just that.
I just can't say that word. I just can't.
Sounds like a song that would have been back in the 80s. Deutsche Bank on the backhand side.
Yeah.
Deutsche Bank on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
Deutsche Bank.
Deutsche Bank on the right.
I can't say it at all.
Like past the Ducci. Remember the past the Ducci? What the hell is a Ducci? But it was, we know what it is.
I thought it already went back.
You got little 12-year-olds passing a Ducci upon the left hand. Whenever you pass it, you always pass it upon the left-hand side.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't do that stuff. I don't know. It's a law. You got to do it to the left.
Okay. Who knows? Who knows? I don't.
Wow, where did we go with that segment? That one.
I don't know. That one off the deep end.
In September, say slim majority of economists.
I can't say that, bank.
Reuters poll.
Arlene, I can't say it at all. So, anyway, the European Central Bank is going to pause. They're going to stop raising interest rates which is what they say that they're doing to fight inflation. So they're going to pause in September because the banking system is doing so bad. Is why they're going to have to pause.
Situation.
So it's a no-win situation.
Crashing.
It's crashing. That's what all these sides are saying is the banking system is not good.
Just prepare yourself for the craziest year and a half, right? The craziest year and a half of your life.
Yeah, it went sideways
right now.
For sure. And Lazy Days is on top of it, like always. Always on top of it. Always. So, anyway.
Little 12-year-olds.
We're back to the...
What are we
Go
doing?
back out to us. Okay, so I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Okay, so...
Standing by.
What is... You know what the name of the song was, or...
Pasaducci upon the last...
No. That we listened to right before our show. That was talking about...
It's too late, baby. It's too late. It
was political.
I was watching my professor of rock
song.
Was doing what's her name? Walker or something like that. I can't remember her name. King, something King. She's
Nicole King.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. The guy from West Virginia. Guy from West Virginia singing a political song.
Right.
And it was really good.
Is there
his
any way
voice
we
is
can
really
get it
good.
up here?
I don't even remember what the guy's name is.
Okay.
You carry the show.
I can't remember what the name of the
Debbie,
was,
carry
but the
the
song
show.
was like really good, and we should have. It just came on right before we came here and
Wait,
stuff.
hold on, we got.
Oh yeah.
But,
Hold on, let me do that again. Hold on.
or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, I don't know if they can hear that or not.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
where
just
to get.
easy. It's catchy.
All
It's
right.
like, yeah, I know what you're
Mark and
talking
Debbie,
about.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
heard it.
We heard it. We heard
Okay,
it. We
two
got it.
Hold
We
on,
know what we
let's
do
see.
now.
West
We,
Virginia.
We just we're kind of wild. So anyway, the song is pretty straight on, and it's gotten over a
I don't know
million
if we
views.
did- Maybe Lazy Days.
68.
Check out. Maybe Lazy Days has heard about it.
Is it Nicole
Hold on.
Taylor?
No,
7
hold
months
on.
ago, 2 years ago, 4 months ago,
There he is.
3 days. Is that him?
Oliver
Oliver
Anthony. Richmond, north of Richmond.
Yeah.
Okay. Oliver Anthony, Richmond, north of Richmond. Go check out that song. Maybe Lazy Days can search that one out real fast. But it's a good song. And some people say they get goosebumps. I'm like, maybe
It was a good song.
I don't get goosebumps, but I agree with what the guy, and he's very passionate about it. Like, that's how we're feeling in the country right now.
Yes.
Oliver Anthony is actually saying it how everybody feels and is very emotional about it. Go check it out.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Lazy Days.
It's a good video.
Yeah, it's a really good video.
Tell them 2 old people.
Tell them 2 old people on the couch send them.
I'll be like,
Sent
what?
you over there. What the heck is that? They're
Nobody
gonna
ever
say.
does that. No, it's
nobody
okay,
ever
people.
says. Yeah,
I
we
don't want to
care.
put you on the spot,
Yeah,
but
and
it's
don't
like,
leave our chat to go there right now.
I always say, like, what's my other guy that I watched him again on Friday? Lazy Days knows who I talk. Country singer.
Oh yeah.
Sings, he sings, oh my gosh, the Granny used to
Yes,
honky tonk
I know.
every
I
Saturday.
know what you're talking about. It's
I say,
he
go,
was promoted
tell
by Mississippi.
go show him some
Yeah.
love. Tell him that 2 old people on the couch sent you over
Yes.
there. Nobody does it. I go back and I check, and you guys don't do it. But I'm not putting you on the spot.
Oh,
It's
you're
okay.
fine, right, Rock? Lazy Days is always on top of all of our
Yeah.
stuff.
The best
So,
moderator.
but everybody's our best moderator because we make everybody
Everybody
a moderator
is a
that
moderator.
comes into the chat. So,
the Lazy Days can figure out how to do it without
Yeah.
skipping a beat.
Yes.
Like, I can't do that. Like, people say,
I'm really slow, and they've kind of changed some stuff.
I'm a moderator
And-
on, like, Ridge
yeah.
Life, and people say, throw that up there. I'm like, I don't even, guys, that's going to take
Yeah,
me
don't
about an
try that
hour.
in a small channel
and
because we're all moderators.
I'm like-
Absolutely.
I'm like, oh, my, yeah, every moderator would leave. We're like, hello, anybody out there?
Anybody out there? Okay, why don't you go out to the marina and put our phone numbers out there? Okay, so
Just don't video in. I don't have the video. I don't have the video up. Just
Okay.
call in.
Just call in.
All right, where's...
Nobody ever videos in anyway.
Yeah, nobody videos in.
So
but
just call in today.
Let me make
and
sure
help
I got
us
that
out.
all.
We haven't seen Larry this morning yet, so
Yeah, where's Larry at?
he's
All right.
not going to help us fill our last 25 minutes.
He's probably like, dang it, I'm trying to get them to change their way of thinking, and all I do is get them to make me think, hey, maybe I'm...
Yeah,
maybe I should
I'm
do a little research on
Yeah.
that. No, we're just kidding.
Yeah,
Larry's not going to
absolutely.
change. He's staunch in his beliefs.
Mhm.
He's going to hold his ground on that. But I think we're ready. Let me double check.
No, Lazy Days doesn't make anybody look bad.
Yeah, we're ready.
Absolutely not. You guys are all great. Everybody's great. So
Now, you don't have...
I love each
don't,
and every one, and nobody has to work hard in our chats. That's not the reason why you're moderators.
anything else new and exciting?
You're moderators, actually, because our first live, I was a little bit tipsy. Drunk Debbie was tipsy,
Yeah.
if you can imagine that. And so I started making moderators, and it was really fun. So then on our next live, I felt bad when somebody wasn't a moderator and everybody else was. So it just became a thing where I just make everybody moderators because I feel bad.
And we trust all of our subscribers.
Yeah.
Except for Biden 2024.
Yeah. Biden 2024.
No,
And
I'm just-
Larry. Larry is not a moderator.
Because I think he might start
Yeah.
doing
Deleting
something.
everybody.
Yeah,
Lock us
And we-
out. Mm-hmm.
because we like free speech here on...
We do. Like
and that's
free
why we
speech.
let Larry,
like Larry.
speech. And we tell
like
everybody,
Larry.
don't block him, let him speak.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this kid. He's like, whoa. This guy. A lot going on. It's a nice day at the marina.
It is a nice day at the marina. A little bit cloudy. It's supposed to be hot one here later on today, but we actually had a rain shower last night in the middle of the night.
Good morning, Pure Okie. Yeah, I actually looked at the chat.
You did look at the chat for a minute. He hasn't said hi to anybody else
I know. I'm
except
going
for
to try
you,
to do that
Buroki.
better. In the last half hour, maybe
Yeah.
I'll start looking over.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
So,
said, I like to keep the show moving. I'm sorry. But we like to
Absolutely.
keep the show moving and on track.
we do need Heck Y'all Ranch, Cam.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, heck yeah, Rand. Well,
And we
That-
need Ned.
it's
Ned,
hot. It's hot out of... Heck yeah, Rand.
Ned
No,
is out in the cosmos with Sparky, and
Yeah,
we
he'll be
can't
back.
get him focused.
but yeah,
we got to get him back here
expect-
on Earth.
if I can get Debbie to get out of the air conditioning, there will be a Heck Yeah Ranch today. Because I got to
Okay.
go pick up my tiller.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Well, it'd be hard to ship to anybody. But anybody
I was
that's
thinking
close
we
here
could give it away.
or at Pine Cone
Give
Fest.
away.
Listen, I bought a Champion 212cc tiller
Mhm.
at Home Depot. It's normally like $700 tiller that went on sale for $179. Like, it's got the big tires. It's no joke, man. It's a tiller. Walk behind, tiller with the tongs behind, the big tires, everything. I got it for $194 with tax. So if anybody we know needs a tiller that lives close by, I will give it to you, to any of my friends, at the cost I got it, $194. Just come pick it up. Now, if no friends need it or family, then I'm gonna sell it on Marketplace next summer for like $400, make a $200 profit. I couldn't pass it up, people. I don't know if they had too many of them or it was a mistake, but they were 70-some% off. There you go. Anybody? Wow, that's a great deal. You ain't kidding. It's the Champion walk behind. It's comparable to the I don't know, the Toros or whatever, the big company out there. And they get rave reviews.
Hey, home with Tom and Rhonda.
I know this is boarding, but
Yes.
it gets good reviews. Do
It
you
is
need
very-
Tom and Rhonda, do you need a tiller? I've got one. I picked it up for with tax, $194. It's easily a $700 tiller all day long. $500 off.
I know you won't want to do this, and I'm putting you on the spot here.
Yeah, what?
You could give it away as a raffle item at.
Oh, the
Cone
Pine Cone
Fest.
Fest. Yeah, I could do that, guys. I could do that.
But I don't know. Tiller, somebody would need to have a tiller.
We have to
do
make
it.
room in the back of the truck that we camp
Absolutely.
in to get the
Yes.
tiller down
Yeah,
there, which
we
we
get
could
to-
probably, because we're only gonna be camping 2 days
Mhm.
or whatever, so we can
Mhm.
pack light, throw the tiller in there. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
We could donate it, but then we should say only people that need a tiller
enter this raffle.
can, if you're going to use it, enter. But if you're not going to use it just to get a tiller like me and then go ahead and sell it for $200 profit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just waiting. If anybody needs a good brand new tiller, it's yours for $200.
Right. And it was a what, $800 tiller?
Zombie said, "Man, I wish I lived closer."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I jumped on it, and they went quick.
Yeah,
they were sold
Mark
out.
Didn't even need a tiller.
I didn't need a tiller.
We have a small yard, and I would love to garden. I just don't have a green thumb. I don't water my vegetables and fruit and flowers, so.
Okay, Tom and Rhonda say, yeah. I mean, that's yours if I'm picking it up today.
Yeah, we're picking it up after our show today, so.
Maybe we'll have to make a special trip down to
I think they're
Texas.
going to be at the Pinecone Fest.
Oh, well, yeah.
For Saturday. Are you guys going to be at the Pinecone Fest on Saturday?
There you go.
We'll figure out somehow to put it in the truck.
We'll get it to you, Tom and Rhonda. It's yours, $200. Again, go look it up. It's a Champion 212cc walk-behind tiller at Home Depot. And they're selling again for $700 or some dollar. It's back up to regular price. So,
yeah, they I think they marked them wrong, and they sold out really quick.
Now, Tom and Ronnie, you can't bring your trike
to pick it up.
You're gonna have to bring a bigger vehicle to get it home. You can't do the trike.
You can't do the trike to get it home. So anyway, so there's that, and we talked about the song.
Yeah.
Right? Was there something else I wanted to pull up? It seems
Man,
like there was.
know.
Oh, I was going
else?
to pull up the old videos that showed Ned. Not Ned.
We don't have
but
to do that.
David.
We don't want to. We don't.
It showed David
Oh my gosh.
going to Mars.
Mars.
Space Z. No, we don't have to do it.
Hold on. I'll work on that. Stand by.
It'll give Ann her.
This is
Ned
Wayback
fix.
Machine.
This is
This
way
is
back.
back-
This is on Grumpy Grandpa too.
Grumpy Grandpa. Is it on Grumpy?
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
Grumpy, and
Hold
it says
on.
it. So anyway, yeah, this is way back. This is what happened to Mark's other
My
triplet,
twin triplet.
triplet that went to Mars.
David.
This is what
Ned
happened
works
to him.
with us, but
Right.
David, he volunteered to go to Mars.
Right.
Boy, if people don't think we're crazy now, they're gonna.
Okay, that sounds good, Tom and Rhonda. Done deal. As long as we get it. I don't
All
think
right.
you can find it though.
I think Space C. You would think?
You think
Space
nothing would
Z.
come?
Yeah, no, Space. Yeah, I should be on the top
You
of
should
the
be
list.
the top of
with
the list of that.
Space Z. Oh,
It's in
come
your title. Just
on.
go to your channel.
That's crazy. I know.
We're so shadow banned. It's not even funny.
I should, there should be nobody else with Space
Yeah.
Z. SpaceX, yes, I could see. All right.
So
Video.
we have a neighbor here that's next door to us, and she's selling her house, and I wish she would sell it cheap. If she would sell it cheap, I would re-fence the backyard and make it a really small backyard over there and rent that house out. And that way it would give us a bigger backyard. Our backyard is teeny tiny, very tiny.
All right, Cajun Fun.
Keep going down.
Cajun Fun. I should watch How to Predict the Future. That was a good one, man. How to Predict the on Grumpy Graham.
Yeah,
Patriot
I was
show.
looking at all your shows yesterday, and they are all really good. Keep going
Listen,
down.
my first ones, whenever I was trying to, speak to young men and tell them how to be.
Oh,
My very first videos are really good, and I think that David Come On's son should watch some of them and maybe give his twist on them.
That was the other thing that I wanted to talk about, and I didn't look up any information on it. The Pinecone Fest is October 13th, 14th, and 15th. Lazy days, if you can put in the Pinecone Fest,
I can't find it.
Facebook link or whatever. It's at Cypress Springs Lake in East Texas. It wouldn't be a bad drive for you, Charlene. There's RV camping, tent camping, and there are cabins there that you can rent. So it's being put on by
Here we go.
Julie
All right, I got it.
and Randy at Heard That. And there you go. And Julie McKissick, I can't say her last name at all, And if you contact her, she can give you some more information on that. So,
all right.
Yeah, open reservations start pretty soon. So,
okay, here we go. I'm ready.
Thank you, Lazy Days.
You ready?
Okay, here
Is
we
there
go.
A commercial?
I don't know.
All right, here we go.
It's because Titleist sponsored Space Z.
Okay.
And their mission to Mars.
All right.
All right, here we go. There's my brother on his way to Mars.
Okay.
Alrighty, Alexa softball. Initiate star log 3:23:21. Alright, it's going. It's rolling. It's rolling. My twin brother, Mark, he thought that a stupid softball Alexa was a good idea. He sold it to Space Z. And Space Z, I want to thank you for sending me on my way to Mars. The initial takeoff was a little rough, and but you know, it's smoothed out. We're cruising along. I'm a little concerned about these things whizzing by. I mean, if one hits the ship, I'm a goner. So I'm very concerned about that. Yeah, I'm just settling in here on Starship Z, and boy, it's gonna be a long trip. I didn't know it was gonna be this long, but I will be updating every day on this epic journey to Mars. So thank you for sending me Space Z to Mars. So far, so good. I'm still alive. Things are going good. It was pretty good so far. I mean, where'd it go? I don't know what I did with my bowl. I probably ejected it out into space already. My dirty paper plate. So it's probably zipping on back to Earth right now. So not back to Earth. Wherever I'm going, it's probably traveling a little bit slower because it doesn't have a rocket boost. See, we're still boosting right now. Go faster to Mars. And that's it. Well, stay tuned. Space Z, and for my next star log, and I will keep you updated as I'm traveling and how I feel and everything. So that's why. So it's encrypted.
That's it.
All right. I go to the next one. I think I only did one more, didn't I?
No, you don't need to show the other one. That's enough.
It's got the sex
no,
robot
we don't
in
need
it.
the sex robot.
Come on, the very next one had the sex robot. Let me.
Oh my
where
gosh!
Is it? Hold on, I can't find it now. Where?
We have children in the chat.
Well, they don't know what a sex robot is. Okay, and let's say Spacey.
Right there.
Where? Which one? This one? That one? Up here?
No, down.
Down?
That way.
That's one I just showed.
Is that the one you just showed?
Yeah, okay, let's just go here real quick.
Oh,
I know we're
knuckleheads.
boring the people.
We're
This is not a
boring
way
them.
to do
We're
a show.
dropping like rabbits.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Oh,
here
there
we go.
it is.
Nobody cares about
Going
Spacey.
to Mars. So here's star log, the second star log we were able to hack. Okay. Alexa softball. Initiate star log 3:28:21. Okay. Thanks, softball Alexa. It's rolling. So I haven't done a star log for a couple days, and we haven't heard from Space Z at all, and it's starting to get kind of concerning because I mean, Space Z should be contacting us. You would think that, and I don't know. The other 5 crew members here, we're getting a little crazy here. So past time, me and one of the older gentlemen were back.
You're
northeast
right.
Also, he knew how to play euchre. I knew how to play euchre, so we taught the other crew members and the youngins how to play euchre. So that was an interesting night. And of course, the other guy that knew how to play euchre also, you know, he also knew how to cheat too. We both knew how to cheat. So if you talk about, like, say, the weather, that means you were stacked with spades. You talked about cars, that means you were stacked with diamonds, and so on. It's a thing you do. But us professional eucharist players, we know how to do that. But that's beside the point. We got caught too, and that started a whole bunch of other stuff. But while we were playing, before we got caught cheating, we started talking amongst ourselves, and we found out that Space Z told everybody else that everybody else was an astronaut anonymous. That's what it was. Astronaut anonymous.
He's making up words.
And that all the other crew members went to college to become an astronaut. Well, they told all the other people that, and you were the only one there. And then they said, we took you because you could think outside the box or something like that. So none of us went to school for this. But Space Z told us that. So that got us kind of concerned, and we haven't heard from Space Z yet. So we went to, we started looking around the ship, and we found the gas gauge, the fuel gauge for the Starship. And I don't know if this is a joke or what, but they made it out of a 2001 Camry, 2001 Toyota Camry gas gauge. I know because I've got one. And it's the same thing. So I don't know if that's a joke, Space Z, or if you're just trying to save money. But according to the one guy, he took a little bit of math in college. He says we only got enough fuel to make it to Mars. And that got me thinking. I've got Titleist here, who sponsors me. They approached me and said, hey, we'll give you millions of dollars once you get back to Earth. And And I was like, yeah, I'll come to Mars, get back to Earth, and I'll be filthy rich. So I thought that was a great idea. Now I'm starting to think that maybe Space Z might have been the guy that came, and he wasn't from Titleist, because it's, I never heard of Space Z before coming here, and it got me thinking, maybe I was duped, because if I don't get back to Earth, I don't get millions of dollars, and it was just an incentive to get me to come on this trip to Mars. And maybe we're just on a secret trip or something to Mars, just as guinea pig, to see, if we would start getting mad at each other. And the young guys, they have already started, they got one sex robot on this ship, and the 2 young guys, they signed it out. They're fighting over signing that thing out left and right already, so we got that going on. Half the crew doesn't like me and the other guy, because we're cheating at Euchre. You probably got cameras all over the ship, so you probably know this is all going on anyway, Spacey. But I'm going to keep doing these star logs, because just in the case that if this is all true, and we do get back to Earth, I get paid for my trip, and I did it all correctly. But for now, it's starting to look shady. So that's what I got here. That's the end of my star log for today, Space Z. If you guys could call us, and make contact with us to let us know if any of this is true or not, or what's going on, we sure would appreciate it. Me and the other crew would sure appreciate that. So this is the end of my star log for today.
Yeah. So that
was brutal to watch.
So
I don't know.
David is much more serious than Ned. Much
I
more
guess
serious.
so.
He is very serious.
And he has an Alexa softball too.
He does have an Alexa softball, but he's very serious.
I don't know, but I was. Who knows what I was thinking back then? But
well,
I was trying
were thinking because SpaceX was doing the rockets up in
yeah,
there.
Nobody wants to go to Mars because nobody can. You
There's
never get to get back. Then I figured everybody's not going to like each other, and they're gonna like one guy is going to be a psycho, and he's going to get rid of everybody else so he can be there by himself. Which happened. David is the only one left on the ship.
He is the only one. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Things didn't go well. They started fighting, and of course my brother's he had to fight twins, right? His whole life. So he's an expert at fights because he grew up with 2 other brothers, and the dude just whipped some butt. And
so he's all by himself. So
with the sex robot.
Ned and Sparky are trying to go rescue him.
And Ned and Sparky
from
next
the
week,
spaceship.
maybe, allegedly, will save him, bring him back to Earth.
It'll be hard
My gosh,
to do,
that was a long setup there.
It'll be hard to do.
We are completely ignorant.
Ignorant and ridiculous.
I was throwing a lot of stuff up there back in the day.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I looked at some of that stuff.
Oh man.
It was crazy.
And then remember clickbait of the
week?
week?
I do remember clickbait of the week.
Clickbait of the week was great, man. I'd just pick some floozy doing something.
Yes.
And say, that's how, and they get millions of views.
They do get
it's
millions
not fair.
of views. It's not
We're
fair.
old.
We're old.
And frumpy.
And frumpy, yeah,
and
absolutely.
The youngins, they just dance to some song and they get 1 million views.
They do. They all pop up on Grumpy Grandpa's tablet.
Man, my God. I mean, at first, it just popped up. Like one, I think, Diva. Something Diva. I was like, wow, she's cute. I clicked on it, right?
Yes.
There was my going down. As soon as you clicked on one, now my whole thing is in the shorts are nothing but, there's a cute girl that line dances. There's, divas left and right. That's all I get now is shorts. And then maybe once in a while, full-blown country,
Right.
Then I get that. But that's the way it goes in life. But that's all right. It's fun. So I thought I'd make a joke about that. But I was the only one that got it. I guess I make myself laugh.
You do make yourself laugh a lot.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm glad you found a home for the tiller.
All right. And the tiller is not going to waste. I was like, man, I just bought a tiller. I don't need a tiller.
He doesn't need a tiller.
We'll get it down to you. It's a nice tiller.
Yeah.
Go look it up on Home Depot's page. The Champion 212 CC walk behind tiller.
Yes.
It's a beauty.
It is a beauty. So
I got to go pick it up now.
Yeah, we're gonna go pick it up after we're done here,
and then figure out how to get it down to the pot. We might come down before then. Maybe we'll do a Texas one-day trip. Maybe I'll need a solar panel or two.
Maybe so.
We'll drop off the tiller, then head back up.
Yeah.
Pick up some more solar panels, and then jet home.
You haven't talked about that. How we got 1,200 watts of.
I should have brought the picture, but I got
shoulda.
Literally these college kids. I don't know. They're like salesmen for a solar company or something. Somehow they got a hold of 3 beautiful, like hardly used 400-watt solar panels. They marked them on Facebook. I mean, Messenger. I'm not Marketplace for $75 a piece. And I was like, man, I hope it is what it is. And I got over there. These panels were beautiful. They were dusty, but they're not hardly a scratch. One has a little tiny scratch from moving or whatever, but they're pristine. They have no sun wear. I don't think they've been out in the sun hardly at all. And they were $75 a piece. He said he only had 2, and then there was another one on the wall. It was $395. It was a little off ball. Like if they're not rated, if they don't quite make it to 400, they sell those ones for $395. A big deal, 5 watts less for 75. So for $225, I got 1,200 watts of solar now. I'm looking at controllers. I might buy the all-in-one controller because the all-in-one controller has your inverter, like 1,500 watt, 3,000 watt. I'm going to go small for now, but 3,000 watt can run my 2 refrigerators and our fan for our gas heater. Boom. Get that all in one. They're going for $670.
And right now, these are just some extra prepping items that we're picking up just in case of power outages or things go
I can get a controller.
With, electricity.
I can get a nice just charger for about $150. And I have a 1,500 watt inverter already. But then you got to run the wires to each one, blah, blah, blah. I'm almost thinking just spend a little extra money, get the $670 all-in-one 3,000 watt or 3.5, thousand watt inverter, charger, all in one box. You just put the solar in, you put the battery in, and you can put AC in to charge it with AC also. So you just put those 3 things in there. You're ready to go. That's it. Some breakers just to be on the safe side.
So anyway, that's what we've been up
now,
to
if they weren't bored before.
I know. They'll be bored now. What else did you pick up this week?
We're doing it at the end of the show.
What else did you pick up?
Oh, a toilet.
Week? No.
We picked up a bucket seat toilet for whenever we go camping. Out at Heck Yeah Ranch.
Out at Heck Yeah Ranch because
we're going tonight.
It's off grid. So no. What else did you pick up?
I have no idea. Go ahead, tell me.
Your propane stove.
Oh my gosh, I got a $50 Coleman 925E white gas, the Coleman gas or unleaded gas. It works on both. But picked it up for $50. All they did was light it to test it, and you can tell there's no burn marks on the paint or in the grill top.
Look at
it's pristine. It's like brand new. So now I got a 2-burner grill if we're gonna do a lot more cooking and stuff, and then I still have my little.
Or another item we'll have for if there's a power outage, we can just cook on.
We can just.
We can cook on that.
We can use our solar.
So that we're not running a generator. We have a generator. But the generator is noisy and you have to have gas.
And we can cook with the little one-top burner with a Jackery, but we don't want to be using our batteries for just wickedly big wattage things. We want to just be able to cook coffee and maybe, some lunch or breakfast or dinner on the side without using our battery. So the Coleman stove. Now, propane's great. And we have that too. We have propane set up too, but it's really cheap. And in a pinch, you can just go down to the gas station, get unleaded, gas. Can't have ethanol, but get some unleaded gas, 97 octane or better. Boom.
Junk to Jim said they run a 2,000 watt inverter on his truck to work.
Ooh. That's a pretty big, hefty size one there.
Yeah, it is.
Now,
sure
is it? Obviously, it's probably mounted on your wall or what. It's not like a Jackery or something like that. Is it a built system? That's what I'm going. I got the Jackery 1,000 watt with 1,000 watt hour with 1,000 inverter. Got that. My next step, I want 3,000 and I want like 200 amp hour battery, like 100 watt amp hour batteries. 24 volt system is what I'm going with. All right.
So, yes, coffee is a must. That's what we're like. We don't want to go without our coffee if the power's out. Your power's out and you're bumming and you need your coffee.
That's
absolutely.
And I want it to be easy and quick. And, the Coleman stove is really easy to light and get going and everything. And people, you gotta get your own lighter. It doesn't have the ignition big deal. You just go psh, and it's going. You let it warm up for 2 seconds. You crank the knob. You're in business.
Yes. So anyway, we have a little bit of a little bit of everything back to good. So I'm sure that I do somewhere in my.
Yeah, we got flint starters. We got it all. We got a rocket stove, which is, again, I got sticks out back. You can just go to the alley, pick up a handful of sticks, and you can have coffee or, cook with. That's our ultimate fallback, doesn't cost you nothing.
Right.
And, the rocket stove is really nice. We're all set. We're ready for the apocalypse. We're bugging in.
Mm-hmm.
We're not
bugging
bugging
in. We're not bugging out. So we have to stay in. So, yeah. We're not running Rambo in the woods or anything like that. So,
all right, you ready to get out of here?
We are ready to get out of here. I appreciate everybody being here and joining us this morning. And so until next time, remember, do your own research and be